So please, if you're that person, if you watch this and you see me and you think and you come up with something, please don't ruin my life and just make my life a nightmare. It will just totally kill my trip. What's up guys? Super late start to the day today. I'm still at my hostel and it's already 2:30 p.m. Been a full-on couple of days, so I thought I'd just chill back today. It's my last day here in Luang Prabang. I've got a flight to Hanoi into Vietnam tomorrow morning. There's still a lot more to do in this city, but it's been a pretty full-on week, even from Christmas in Vang, Vieng. So I thought I'd just chillax today and not do very much, sort of get my stuff together and get things organized. And that's also the good thing about picking good accommodation every now and then. Even though I'm in a dorm in a backpacker's place, this is a pretty nice backpackers. Maybe because it's the weather, it's been sunny the whole time, but you know, it's a nice venue, nice atmosphere, very chilled, lots of cool people around. A few things I have to do this afternoon as well. I have to get back to the Vietnamese embassy soon and get my visa, which I applied for 2 days ago, so that should be all sorted, ready for tomorrow. Hello.
Hello.
Looking for your friend stuff.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Yeah.
Shit, sorry.
That's
oh,
right.
Oh my god, he's filming something.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. It wasn't. I could set it up anyway.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine. Oh, okay.
So,
like now.
checked out. A couple of hours.
Oh, okay. Nice,
So
nice.
in your name and
Yeah,
then
this
you just
is
do
Jane.
like travel videos.
Yeah.
You know how you just like you travel, you meet people, and then you fall in love with them.
Yeah, and there's so many times like even when you meet them and you don't plan anything, you see them in the next city. Because if you're going the same way, yeah, you're only really like 1 or 2 days behind each other.
Yeah.
Thing like when you look back, you capture the first time you meet people.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, that's the person.
Yeah, like I hung out with this group and then it's the first time I met him here. Hello, how are you guys? It's just like, I do like a little intro, and every day I try to do like a walking thing.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, like just like.
This is like legit, like really good.
Okay, well, that was unexpected. No, she was actually from Melbourne, surprisingly. I haven't met much Aussies on this trip, but yeah, very friendly girl, nice girl. Savannah from Melbourne. So some hostels that you stay at I find, you know, very different with some of the security. So this one's very laid back, very open. You know, the doors to your room are like open half the time, and even if they're closed, they're unlocked. So it depends. Some of them have like a full security card, you know, like they beep when it's left open, you have to close it. You always have to be prepared for this kind of stuff. So one travel tip, which is what I do, I have obviously got a lock on my bag and a wire rope which locks my bag onto something solid like a bed frame or something like that, something which, you know, they can't break it off or it's going to be difficult. This one's a combination pack safe one, so nice and easy to use. Every time I'm gone, it's always locked onto something. And you know, obviously travel with a bit of expensive gear, so I like to have the peace of mind that I've done everything that I can to, you know, try to keep it safe and prevent anything from happening. You know, obviously if someone really wanted to steal something, someone wanted to target me, there is always a way to take it. They could, you know, just cut my bag open. There is a way to break that wire lock, but the thing it prevents are the opportunists, the people that see something on the spot and think it's easy to take. So that's the type of theft that it will prevent. So if you're traveling with, you know, fairly expensive equipment, or you know, you just want to keep your stuff relatively safe, that's something I recommend to definitely get and bring with you. Because you know, even if you only had a padlock on your bag, say someone knew what you had in your bag, they could obviously just come in, find your bag and just like pick up and lift your whole bag and take off with it. That doesn't really prevent it. It prevents them from stealing that individual item, but they can always just take your whole bag, and that's something that, you know, I've been thinking about how to prevent since I left home. What's the easiest way? You know, there was also that wire cage net that wraps around your whole bag, but I think that was like 2 to 3 kilos. I didn't want to be lugging that kind of stuff around with me through my whole travel, because that would just weigh me down a lot, and I have not seen anyone use it. So if you used it, it looks a bit odd, you know, it looks a bit obvious that you've got something. So, you know, I opted this, and it was a good in between. So as you can see, the store's just wide open all day since this morning. So pretty laid back, chilled hostel.
A few moments later.
Now finally going for a walk and get a bit of vitamin D. Not that I need it, I already got a a super duper tan from this trip, but can't get away from the sun. I absolutely love the sun. I cannot just cover up, or you know, if it's a sunny day I have to be out, have to be walking around, have to be at the beach. I just love the rays, so good. So I'm quite a paranoid person. Well, maybe not paranoid, but I think the better word would be cautious. I am a cautious person, and I'm a civil engineer, so my job is literally to mitigate risk. Like, that's half of what we do. Everything that we do in construction, everything that I do for my job is all about risk mitigation. So naturally I apply that to, you know, my everyday activities as well. Even while I was back in that room, while I was talking about all my log, all my safety stuff, why I do things, how I do it, what people can do, how to steal it, all that kind of stuff, I was so paranoid that someone's like in the next room just listening, or someone can hear it and they're like, oh yeah, I know now what this guy's doing. I know now how this guy locks his stuff. I just get paranoid with that kind of stuff. Surely someone heard me, but what are they gonna do? And even talking about this on the vlog, I'm paranoid that someone who's watching that I don't know, someone's gonna come across my video, see me, they're gonna know the equipment that I have, they're gonna know how I lock it, they would know everything that I had and how to take stuff. So please, if you're that person, if you watch this and you see me and you think and you come up with something, please don't ruin my life and just make my life a nightmare. It will just totally kill my trip. So anyway, I'm just going to the Vietnamese embassy now. Once I get my visa, that's gonna be a big tick off the list. So guys, this is what the Vietnamese visa looks like. Valid dates on it, passport number and issue date. And that's it. I'm good to go to Vietnam tomorrow. So one thing to keep in mind with those visas is you do have to leave your passport with them. So if you opt for 3 days processing time, obviously you're not gonna have your passport for 3 days, and you just have to think a little bit ahead. You know, will I need my passport for something? Like, you know, for example, when you're hiring a motorbike, usually they need your passport as a deposit. So I didn't have it obviously, but you know, that hostel was pretty good. I just left my credit card. Really means nothing, but you know, just gave them something. But other places, you will not be able to hire one. So it might take a little bit of planning depending on what you plan to do. Okay, I think you got the gist that this is a super cool looking town. With its French influence, it almost feels like you're in Europe, except it's not all just Europeans here, but a lot of boutique places, a lot of coffee shops, a lot of little restaurants, really nice places as well. Can I get banana, pineapple, mango and yogurt? Come on, I've been waiting to have one of these since I've got here. Grab chai. Anywhere that has little fruit shake places like this set up on the side of the street is a good place. Of course, there's a 20,000 kip fee. Oh well, no matter. Got my mango shake with me anyway. It'll keep me going through most of it. Just hope the view on top of this thing's worth my $4. Made it to the top. Didn't take that long. Not bad at all. Well, that was a nice brisk stroll up the little hill. Doesn't take too long, and it is quite a good view up there, although I think I prefer the river view of the sunset last night a bit better. But if you're in Luang Prabang and you haven't seen the sunset yet, that is a sure definite spot to see it. So definitely make your way here, go up the little hill. It's a nice trek, and you know, there's a couple people up there, a bit more than the people seeing the sunset by the river. But if you get there around this time, you get a good spot, and the weather's always pretty good here. So once again, it's night markets time and everyone's just sort of starting to get set up. It's only a little bit past 5 and it doesn't take them long to finish. They just all pop out of nowhere. They've done all the sides already, and then soon they'll come through the middle, come through their guts and set up the stores there. You know, the other thing I noticed about this place is that there are a lot of monks. A lot of young ones, to be precise. Must be some kind of like training ground for them or some boys camp for them, but there are a lot of them and they're just like walking around the streets in gangs. Quite funny actually, quite interesting to see. And then they're quite the hip kind as well. Like yesterday and today, saw them do all kinds of stuff, like they were riding the boats, like even doing the motoring at the back. They were listening to headphones while motorcycling. They were like catching tuk-tuks. They were like buying magnets. They were going around the night markets buying stuff as well. Oh, and they also walk around with umbrellas. I mean, I think I need to do that, but even I don't do that. How are you? Good to see you again.
No problem. How was the hill?
Yeah, it was alright. So after like a week of like adventuring and stuff, this would be pretty good to do some sauna and massage. The whole thing, sauna and massage.
Nah, I think it's only sauna.
Sauna? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On this one and then one this one. Oh, this is the street that I wanted to go down before. Oh, fruit. Wow, this night market does not cease to amaze me. Went through a little side alley this time away from the main road and it is like super cool in here. All barbecue stuff, lots of fruit plates, dried fruit. You found it? This is it. This buffet looks amazing. I wish I sort of didn't eat earlier though. I'm kind of full. Because I didn't eat all day, that's why. I had noodles at 4. It's only 3 hours ago.
So the challenge is you pay 15,000 kip and you fill this as much as you can.
Oh yeah, she knows it.
Challenge accepted.
$3 for a full plate of this stuff. Oh, it's all vegetarian.
That's the best part.
I just killed it. I didn't even notice. It just looks so good and
Oh, there you go.
colorful.
Thumbs up for vegetarian.
Alright.
Okay.
This is 10,000 kip, $2. Only $2 in Sydney. This would cost like $8. Nah, maybe not. Maybe $6.